If you want to run as fast as possible without it taking up your whole life, you have come to the right video. I ran a 16:46 5K, averaging less than 20 kilometers per week. An injury forced me to optimize my training to perfection. I had to make every single session count. In this video, I'll reveal the exact system I used. But before I give you the key takeaways you can steal and use in your own training, and what I'm doing different this year, we first need to go back a few years to connect the dots. Around October of 2021, I completely quit running. I was sick of being skinny and feeling insecure. So I went to the gym and started lifting weights. Fast forward to February of 2025. I built a body I was proud of, but I felt there was still something missing. Lifting didn't really feel like a challenge anymore. I wanted something where I could actually test my limits, not just physical limits, but mental limits as well. Because reaching failure when you're weightlifting is not really that hard. But reaching failure on a 5K is something completely different. So I picked up my running shoes again and started running. And who would have guessed a 17 kg heavier version of myself couldn't handle an 80K week 3 weeks into running again? I completely overestimated myself and I got shin splints, and that really kept my training. But that forced me to focus on quality instead of quantity. So from February to October of last year, I was on and off running. Then I had to take a full break from October to the last week of January this year. But I'm now slowly building my mileage back up. And let me know if you want more vlog style content, like what I train in a week. But how was I able to achieve that result with such low volume? There are a few key takeaways you can use to crush your personal best. Most runners are stuck in the gray zone. They run their easy runs too fast and their hard runs at the wrong intensity. They end up with a high volume of junk miles that creates fatigue without really achieving what you want, which is to become a better runner. Because my volume was capped, I couldn't afford junk miles. I had to make every session count. That led me to a realization: if you can't run a lot, you have to run smart. So my main focus became threshold. The truth is, I did almost no easy runs. While the pros follow an 80-20 rule, 80% easy and 20% hard, mine was the reverse. I did around 20% easy and 80% hard. I was doing 1 to 2 threshold sessions per week and 1 high intensity session as well. Threshold is the pace you can maintain for about an hour. Threshold is comfortably hard, and it's the method behind Jakob Ingebrigtsen's success. If you look at the Norwegian method, it's all about controlling the intensity. By focusing on threshold, you build your aerobic capacity as well as your body's ability to clear lactate efficiently. This is my favorite session, and I don't know a single pro that does not include this into their training. 20 reps of 400 meters at threshold pace and 35 seconds rest. The short breaks forces you to stay in the threshold zone. It's just enough for you to catch your breath, but not enough for your heart rate to drop. You stay in that aerobic sweet spot for the entire duration. If you want, you can take a 3-minute break halfway through. I usually do this to reset my mind and body. The pros do it to test their lactate, but that's not really necessary for you and me. By the time you're finished, you've done 8 kilometers of high quality work. That's how you build a massive engine on low mileage. Now, one of the best high intensity sessions I stole from Jakob's training: 20 times 200 meters hill sprints. This is pure zone 4 and 5 effort. Your lungs should be screaming. It should be really hard. The rest here is just a jog back to the starting line. It's really painful. Again, 3-minute break halfway through to keep the quality high. This session is incredible for anaerobic capacity and muscular strength. But now, one very important thing you can't neglect, and that is injury prevention. Because if you're injured, you can't train, and that's the worst thing that can happen to a runner. After I got shin splints, I focused heavily on injury prevention. I'm talking daily mobility and stretching, as well as weightlifting a few times per week. I also added short strides, short 20 seconds burst of speed at the end of most runs. This year, high mileage is my goal because I want to run a sub 16-minute 5K. But I'm doing it the right way this time to avoid injury and shin splints. So if you're trying to build your base, if you're trying to increase mileage, this is how you do it. Because I learned from my mistake. Do not make the same mistake as me. Trying to increase mileage too fast is the fastest way to the doctor's office. Follow the 10% rule. This is what it looks like. It feels slow, but it's the only way your ligaments and tendons can actually adapt. Training is not just about the stress you put on your body, it's also about the recovery. That's when you get better, so focus on quality sleep and nutrition. I can't stress that enough. It's almost as important as the runs. Running doesn't have to take up your whole life. If you're an average Joe or a hybrid athlete, you can get incredible results by being precise with your intensity. I'm proof that the system actually works. Make sure you're subscribed to stick around for my journey this year.